Good evening. The ethical news story for this week is that of Equifax. Equifax is one of the three major reporting agencies that operate inside the United States. The purpose for these agencies is to maintain records on credit histories from credit card companies, banks, and other financial institutions. In September of 2017, Equifax had reported that hackers had taken advantage of a vulnerability within their website applications and had gained access to Equifax data from May to July of 2017. The hackers had access to a wide range of data that included personal data, social security numbers, dates of birth, addresses, and some driver's license numbers. The hackers also had access, in some cases, to stolen credit card numbers from approximately 209,000 customers. According to the Equifax, they estimated that almost 145.5 million United States customers could be potentially affected by the hacks. Not only did the system hacks affect U.S. customers in some cases, United Kingdom and Canadian residents may have also had their personal data stolen. If one was a U.S. resident, it was most likely true that their data was somehow compromised and possibly stolen by the hackers. The Identity Theft Resource Center reported that 143 million people is equal to about 44% of the U.S. population. In some cases, even minor children whose parents had submitted their information could have been affected. Equifax shown a disparity in their corporate responsibility by not disclosing the act of the hacks when they discovered them on July 29, 2017. In fact, this disparity was solidified when it was found that 3 Equifax executives had sold all shares of their company worth $2 million. The fact that the executives had sold off shares while knowing that there was a data breach brought the company under federal investigation. Equifax tried to right their wrongs by setting up a website so that customers could find out whether their information had been compromised. The company also offered consumers an opportunity to sign up for identity theft protection and monitoring of their credit files. The setting up of the website seemed like a positive first step by Equifax, but it was later found that the company was offering these services in lieu of customers waiving their rights to participate in any future class action lawsuits against Equifax. After immense public and media outcry, Equifax eventually succumbed to the pressure and removed that class action lawsuit clause from the website. Fast forward a year later, the U.S. General Accounting Offices had released a comprehensive report and examined the reasons for the massive data breach. The report detailed the breach, the company, and governmental actions in response since the hack happened. The report detailed that Equifax failed by not using or abiding by some of the most well-known security best practices available to the company. Equifax also lacked sets of internal controls that could have helped deter the hacking of the data. It was also found that Equifax did not routinely review their security protocols, which could have also prevented the hack. Since the hack, Equifax stated that they had planned to budget an additional $200 million in security and technology improvements, but never revealed what current or past spending levels had been allocated at. Due to the breaches, banking regulators in various states had required security improvements, auditing, and reporting by Equifax. One state even went a step further and confronted Equifax with up to a $750 per individual data breach fine, which will go into effect in January 2020. That state was California. From the hack, it seemed that Equifax was more worried about its shareholders than it was about the over 143 million people's data that it was supposed to secure. If Equifax had placed a solid yearly strategic plan that could have included a strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat plan, then maybe they could have avoided the hacking of their data long before it was even a thought. It is important that organizations do not get complacent, as Equifax has shown complacency can be the key to unlocking a door of disaster.